Folks, big personalities in small places, where I've been talking about communication normalcy during this time of crisis. Today's guest is Shalini Vadhera, who I have known actually since 2003 when ANOKHI magazine did a feature on her. Shalini is a celebrity makeup artist, serial beauty entrepreneur, and the best-selling author of Passport to Beauty. Although she has created, curated, and there it is, guys.
My little book.
Absolutely. And although she has created, curated, and consulted with many of today's biggest beauty brands, as well as developing many of her own, her two most recent projects are Passport to Beauty, which is a premium beauty brand that brings beauty products and knowledge from around the world to your doorsteps. Ready, Set, Jet, which is a beauty and travel vehicle for global change, which she will be launching soon. And I'm gonna have her talk about both of these before we kind of get into everything. First of all, my darling, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. It's so nice to see you during these crazy times. Always nice to have friendly faces around you.
Absolutely. I don't think there's a platform that you and I have not been on since we've known each other. Like, is there? I think this was the only one left for us to have a conversation on.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, the in-person ones are always way more fun, especially the ones in Vegas.
Oh my gosh.
I know
I'll
you're
never
with
forget
Karen
that.
David tomorrow, so
Absolutely.
I have great memories of that trip with Karen.
Oh my God, I wish there was a way that we could all come on together.
I know.
So Shalini will be talking about how to manage our beauty regimes from the spa environment, which is what we're used to doing pre-COVID, to relying on at-home ways in which to accomplish the same type of self-care. This is going to be our new normal, as we all know, for the foreseeable future. So I don't think that this could have come at a better time than now, when my nails and hair and everything is starting to fall apart. And we're going to get to that. But before we do, Shalini, I'd love for you to share with people a little bit about your journey from being a celebrity makeup artist to becoming a best-selling author and now becoming a serial beauty entrepreneur. Let's just give people some, perspective and context behind your journey.
It's such a long journey. And as you know, it's had the highest highs and the lowest lows and the highest highs. But I'm very grateful because I was just telling this to somebody yesterday that, the year of 2020, I mean, COVID has really made you reflect on your life and where you want to go, where you've been. And I feel like 2020 is always hindsight. So this was the year to really
oh my gosh,
understand, why you are where you are today. And so I was just looking back at my journey and with so much gratitude, because I really feel that the trials and tribulations I went through in starting my own business as a woman and as a minority and just, without a social platform back then, really put me on a path to purpose. And so I did start as a makeup artist, make it really short, at the Clinique counter when I was, I think, 17 or 18. And my very first makeover, we were using cotton balls and Q-tips, so there wasn't even makeup brushes back then.
Wow.
I'm really 75, you guys. I had my very first makeover, had no idea what I was doing, was so nervous. But the next day, I got a bouquet of flowers and a card that said, "Thank you so much for bringing back my wife. You made her feel beautiful. She's been going through cancer. You put the smile back on her face." And really, that was the day I knew that I wanted to be in a profession that would actually give people self-confidence and, really just help your self-esteem. And I was hooked. And so I was very aggressive and worked my way up and, helped launch Makeup Forever with Danny Sands and Laura Mercier with Laura and Smashbox with Dean and Davis Factor. And then got a call one day from NBC Studios in LA saying, "Hey, we heard about you. Do you want to come up here and show us your stuff?" I didn't know what my stuff was, but I wasn't going to turn down any opportunity to walk on a Hollywood lot. And so I went up there and I faked it to make it. And apparently I was good enough that they hired me on the news. And I was just, typical, unfortunate women competition, was getting very harassed by these like veteran makeup artists and, as a new girl on the block. And so they're like, "You can't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone." And I was like, oh my God, I was just trying to survive because I knew I didn't know how to do television makeup. But within 6 weeks, what happened was that the head of the entire studio in hair and makeup walked in, and he's like, pack up your shit. And I was like, oh my God. And these women were like, haha, you're fired. Bye-bye. You know, nice knowing you. And I was thinking in my head, okay, it was a great 6-week run. You know, the commute of 5 hours round trip was hard, but I got to like work in a studio. And as I'm following this guy out, he walks me right onto the Tonight Show. And he's like, you're really good. You're going to work with Jay Leno. And that pretty much launched my celebrity makeup artist career. And I started working on a number of shows, a number of photo shoots with tons of different celebrities. And that got me actually on television talking about what it was like to be a makeup artist in Hollywood. And nobody was really talking about multicultural beauty back then. You know, it was like everything, and even still, like, you know, I was just in India and I didn't understand why the foundation shades were so light. You know, it's like, why aren't we matching skin tone? Why aren't we creating and providing solutions for all these different skin tones, especially in the US, we're the greatest melting pot in the world.
Right.
You know, and there's all these amazing secrets that I've learned, you know, from so many different countries, and nobody was talking about that. So I started doing a lot of multicultural and global beauty secrets, and that hit. And I went on every syndicated talk show you could imagine.
And that's what your book's about, right? Really?
Then I got a publishing deal to write my book, Passport to Beauty, which I spent 2 years traveling the world to literally find every beauty secret from every woman I could get my hands on.
What a hard job. What a hard
2 years
job.
of my life. But I did tsunami the day it hit in Thailand. I was on Phuket and Koh Phi Phi interviewing these women, and I was on my way to Chennai, South India. And I had just taken off in my flight and got stuck in Delhi because of the fog. And the tsunami hit both of the destinations I was supposed to be at. So I feel very fortunate. But from there, I was, you know, an ambassador and spokesperson for a lot of companies. And then I was getting asked to start my own brand. So I launched my very first brand on QVC and Sephora and HSN, Victoria's Secret. Went through I could do an entire another 1 hour on you on what it was like to fundraise as a woman during that time.
Oh my God. We have to do that episode. That needs to happen.
Never met a woman, had a lot of offers to close money in ways that I was not interested in closing money. And, you know, ended up partnering with the wrong person and faced a lot of really inappropriate behavior. And that ended up having to make me leave the brand, and it was just devastating. But what came out of that was an incredible spiritual awakening and opening in my life, which I would never, ever have even thought of looking at had I not gone through what I went through. And that really made me realize that I needed to empower women on a much deeper level than just lipstick and mascara. And I met this amazing Korean master, as you know, Raj. And on my third meeting with him, when he called me to Sedona, my car was struck by lightning and I felt the charge. And that's really the day, that weekend, I knew that I had to launch a women's platform. So I launched Power Beauty Living, took that to the United Nations, which you were there for.
Absolutely.
And then started creating more brands, created Passport to Beauty based on my book. So it's all, you know, really beautiful products that are very self-care based right now, you know,
Let's talk about some of these products. You know, because you've done so many brands for other people and for yourself. What is it about this particular brand that you feel kind of stands out from all the brands that are out there?
So we've got two, right? So Passport is kind of the namesake brand based on my book. You know, it's years and years of going around the world and finding all these amazing beauty secrets, and then going in a lab and actually, you know, working with my chemist to formulate old world meets modern day. So for instance, you know, we have these gemstone oils that are, you know, real gemstones. So this is amethyst. So this is really powerful right now. We've infused it with, you know, worked with crystal healers and Ayurvedic doctors to come up with the formulation that actually powers the vibration of the stone. So it's
I love this.
Beauty, and you get incredible aromatherapy benefits. So the amethyst is really healing and calming, which right now I think we all need.
Yes.
Is that healing and calming? Yeah, no, it's a very powerful stone. So you've got tiger eye. Tiger eye is another one, emotional strength and stability. The jade I love because it's so minty that it actually opens up your lungs, which is a self-care technique I've been doing a lot at home. And I've been using a lot of essential oils to keep my lungs open right now. With this
what was that? I want to stop you for a second. What was that particular one? Because if you're using it, then I want to make sure that people know what it is.
Yeah, you know, I'm using eucalyptus oil right now, and you can also use peppermint. And what I've been doing, I know we're going off the brand for a minute, is I've been taking a couple drops in my palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And then I rub my hands together. Take a super deep breath. I mean, it really, really brings the breath in a much deeper level. Oh, look who's here. Somebody wants to say hi to you.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Hey, hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good.
I am so well. I'm stealing your wonderful wife for an hour. And this is actually a favor to you because, you know, with all this family time that we're isolated in, it gives you an hour to be you, to have me time.
Yes, me and the dogs. We get time on our own. We can run wild in the house.
It's just so, you know, I mean, torturous to be married to me.
By the way, she puts this stuff in my face every night. Everywhere I go, she's putting it in my face. So you look great, by the way.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're always such a gentleman.
I'll let you guys back to it.
Oh,
thanks so much. Hope to see you once all this is over.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Get FOMO. He didn't want me to have like the whole hour with you. He's like,
oh.
So yeah. So anyways, peppermint, eucalyptus, just like when you go to the spa, right?
Right.
And you go into a steam room, you are able to, some of the really good steam rooms have like the eucalyptus or, you know, something mentholy that really goes in and like clears out your lungs. And so this is something I've been doing every single day.
Okay.
Yeah, so Passport's very, you know, bringing the world to your doorstep. It's self-care. It's, you know, lots of really pretty products. Like, you know, we've got face masks that are based on the beauty secrets of different flight attendants. I've learned all of that.
Oh my gosh, really?
In Korea. So this is the Korean one, which is rejuvenating to the skin. Of course, avocado for South America, snail essence for the geisha beauty secret out of Japan.
Oh my gosh.
Then,
can I have one each of those, please?
Yes, babe, I'll send you some. And then this is one of our best sellers. This is a beauty secret. So we created these boxes, right? And so Barcelona was, of course, my most favorite city.
Yes.
So
I remember that box.
We replicated the glow of the women in Barcelona, and we did that with lots of saffron and orange and lemon oil. But this can be used on your, you know, body or your face, anywhere that you really want to bring like an amazing like sunlit glow without looking like you know, you're not matching your skin tone.
And you know what? You just placed them on your arm right now. Can I just see that? Look at that glow, guys.
I know, right? Sexy. It's all about being sexy.
Oh my God, I love that.
Beauty.
Yeah.
And then Ready, Set, Jet really came out of nowhere. And this is where I feel like, you know, when you really trust the universe is going to guide you no matter, like you really don't have a say in, you know, the way your path is going to go. And so Ready, Set, Jet came out of me receiving the Mahatma Gandhi Award at the House of Lords in 2017.
I remember that.
I work in empowering women in beauty, and that was very unexpected. That clearly came from, you know, launching my platform at the United Nations and, you know, all my work in taking women on these retreats to help them. And happened to go to India a few months later, and the day I arrived, there was government officials waiting, and your dog's so cute.
Thank you.
I have to bring Adara in here. She's such a little monkey. And, you know, I met with like the head of Congress, Supreme Court, all these ministers, and they're like, Shalini, we really, really need you to help the girls of India. And I was like, okay, thank you. Let me think about it. And then the following year they called and they were like, look, we're serious. And for me, you know, I go back on my journey. My dad sent me to India when I was 19 with $2,500 and a plane ticket and made me start my own company. And it made me have to learn every single part about doing a business. And the way I thought, you know, I could impact these disenfranchised girls in the slums and villages the most was by giving them a skill, not going and finding a plant and making it sustainable, but giving them a skill and a vocation that would allow them to be self-sufficient and hopefully break that cycle of generational poverty. So I went and proposed that, you know, I could come in and we could teach these girls how to be makeup artists with our team and then put them through an entrepreneurship academy. And then and then we'd bring a brand in that they could, you know, sell or be part of, or, you know, really learn the basics of doing a brand. And so we created Ready, Set, Jet. And Ready, Set, Jet also came from a lot of people asking for, you know, something that was a little bit cheaper, younger, fresher than Passport. Because Passport's very, like, you got to take some time. Right. And I just saw that, you know, there was an entire gazillion people like me that were obsessed with travel. that loved being on the go, that didn't want to take, do the 31-step K-beauty every day, and so we created Ready, Set, Jet, that we would scale globally, and then that would help really impact the girls. So we were going to be launching, you guys, in May. We're still deciding if we're going to launch maybe in June or wait till this thing's over, because I don't want to be selling a whole new product line right now. Right. But we are building an incredible community, and Ready, Set, Jet's really beauty built for the go generation. So everything's on the go. So like this is your scrub, and everything's anti-pollution. Then you also have like a hydrating balm that you can use anywhere, on your lips, on your eyes, anywhere you need it. But what's cool about this brand is you can build your own beauty itinerary.
Oh my gosh.
Like, let's say you're going to the gym, or, hold on, I've got a couple. Like this is like your blurring primer. So you could be like, okay, I'm going to work. I want my blurring primer, and maybe I just need my waterless cleanser. This cleanser takes everything off without ever needing any water.
Wow.
But then you can build into your lip and cheek stains that you can use anywhere, eyes, cheeks, and lips. And every single product has skincare in it. So every product's got like 2 to 4 uses. You can do your whole face in 5 minutes, fuss-free, practical, spill-proof. And like I said, you have the opportunity to kind of build what you need through the day. So that also helps with the sustainability on the packaging. The products are vegan, really good for your skin. And of course, this brand's main core is to help break the cycle of poverty for women and give them an equal opportunity to rise and thrive in life.
Amen. Amen to that, babe. It's really interesting that you feel that you don't want to put this product out there. Tell me why, because I know that you're very e-commerce based as a company. Why wouldn't you put it out right now? Because I can tell you something I could do with all that. Like to be able to buy multiple uses without the fuss of buying like a ton of different products is something I could really do with right now, as I'm stuck at home and not being able to, go out there in the big wide world. Talk to me here, girlfriend.
So yeah, look, we did have some issues with COVID affecting like our cartons. That was delayed. So that put a little bit of delay. We were planning a really big launch, in India with a lot of our partners. Everybody shut down. We had retail partners here in the US that we were launching with. They're all shut down. So we are actually secretly planning for the people that have actually signed up on the site, readysetjetofficial.com. We are doing a soft launch, and we have begged our supplier to fill the little amount they can fill right now so we can launch it. We have a lot of people waiting for this product.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of influencers that, are really passionate about the cause behind this, as well as, they're all girls on the go. And actually we have a lot of guys that love the product too. So we are going to be doing a soft launch in June, but if you're interested in it, I definitely would love to have you be part of the community. We
100%.
Are really celebrating people that love to travel. Our tagline's live in your skin, love your world. So we want to celebrate people that want to showcase their travels and some knowledge that maybe could help our community. And also fierce females, we'd love to celebrate you guys. So from a content perspective, please reach out to me now. We're working on putting all that together, and I'd love to actually do something with you, Raj. And then from a product perspective,
but before you move on, let's actually tell people how to contact you. Let's do that right now. Yeah.
Okay. So you can follow me on Instagram, which some of you are right now, at Shalini Vadhera, and I'm sure Raj will have my info up somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you want to be part of Ready, Set, Jet, you can follow us on Instagram at Ready, Set, Jet Official, or readysetjetofficial.com to get on the mailing list to be part of our tribe.
Brilliant.
And on Facebook, Shalini Vadhera.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so now carry on.
So that's what's going on with the brands, and we're really super excited. I think that, the 15 to 20 years I've been in this industry and working on everything beauty and empowerment, I think that it's come together so beautifully, like everything I've done. And I think now I understand that I had to go through a lot to finally be in a position to truly give back in a way that maybe my heart wasn't ready to do earlier in my career. So yeah, it's exciting. It's really good. I just got back from India before all this hit, and I had the opportunity to go in the slums and work with these girls and teach them makeup. And, what was surprising to me is they just had no idea that they had a choice. they all were determined they were going to become servants. And I was like, no, actually, you don't need to become servants. We have this academy. We can put you through it. We can certify you to work anywhere in the world. And they were so excited. And, so we were really, really, we're excited to go in there and make some differences.
So when you're ready to kind of, launch that particular business, how can people get involved? Like, how can they support you outside of the ways that you've already said, perhaps with donations, perhaps with, other resources that, you really need to be able to create the foundations of this?
Absolutely. So the platform that I took to the United Nations, Raj, that you came to so graciously to my event and everything, that is now a 501c3 nonprofit. And we are today, so it's a full foundation, no pun intended. And so we are definitely taking donations, because that's really what's going to allow us to open up the academies and hire the training staff and really subsidize and scholarship these girls through it. So in the link on my bio on my Instagram page is the link directly to Power Beauty Living's fundraising platform, and we're happy. $5, $10, and we don't care. I mean, we just want you to be involved, and we have a lot of women that want to be involved. We're putting together a power council of some super powerful, amazing women right now, and that is something we're super excited about. And yeah, we just really want to just kick some ass, and our goal is to train a lot of women.
And I can't wait to see all of that come about. Now, you mentioned that things are on hold with kind of the product side of your business. When do you feel this academy could be ready to launch? Like, are you going to kind of ride out kind of the COVID and see what the reverberations of that is? Or do you have a plan in action?
So we were actually ready to launch the academy in September. And, we were launching the academy and the brand actually in India, but, the borders to India are closed right now.
Yes.
And so everything's pretty much ready to go. We've brought on the most incredible, team in India. Our team here is phenomenal. So we're all in just a wait and see of when, the markets are going to open up for us to, one, even be able to travel safely to these areas, and also work safely with these girls, for their health and our health. Right. So for us, it's really just going to be a matter of time on when COVID decides to go away and allows us to all be together in these groups, of a tribe of women to really help each other.
Absolutely. So in the meantime, we just stick it out virtually, right?
Yeah. And, it's kind of interesting to see that the virtual world is an exciting world as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know that people are going to want to hear a lot about some of these shifts in our lifestyle from spa that we're used to going out. Women like me are used to, being out on a monthly basis, getting all kinds of treatments done. Now we're kind of, situated in the house environment, and, I, for one, and I know that I'm one of many, have absolutely no idea how to take care of my beauty regime because I'm used to someone else taking care of it for me. Before we get into that, because that's really kind of the crux of our conversation moving forward, can you talk to us a little bit about some of your personal mantras in terms of feeling positive and calm and relaxed about yourself? Because I feel that is also a huge kind of, component of what you preach in terms of, holistic and 360-degree beauty.
Absolutely. I think that wellness or inner beauty, calm, self-esteem makes up so much of the definition of beauty, confidence, all those things. I have found just through my own journey how powerful nature is as a healing component, and just mindfulness. I think reminding yourself that when you start to go down a really negative rabbit hole, I mean, I can tell a tragic story like there's nobody's business, but when you start going down that, you actually have the opportunity to change the story mentally. So, one of the things I really do is I use, again, nature as a big part of my daily practice. I look at the trees and how strong and grounded they are in their roots. And, you can do tree meditation. You can go up and just even like put your hand against a tree and just see if you can get any of the energy from the tree, and then imagine it going through your body and your feet taking root to the earth and grounding yourself. And that kind of really solidifies, when you feel like right now, especially with COVID, we feel very out of control. Right. We feel like we don't have any control on, where we can go, what we can do, how we can help. Is it going to happen to us? Is it going to happen to someone we love? So just being able to ground yourself on a daily basis. If you're in an apartment or a condo and you can't get to a tree, you can put a picture of a tree up, or you can visualize the same energy coming from that tree, and always visualizing it as, bright white light coming to your body and healing. So that's one of the things I try to do every single day. As far as mantras, for me, it's really a matter of just being mindful, because you can get into this negativity, spiral where you're like, this sucks, I'm stuck and this happened and whatever. And, it's a matter of just turning that into, no, actually, this is amazing. I have the gift of time. I mean, in the beginning, I was very frantic that so much of my travel was canceled, and a lot of our plans were put on, a bit of a hold. And then I was like, what? This is actually great. I haven't been home in a long time. I get to slow down, and I get to let my body slow down and heal. And, I can actually take time to be a little bit more thoughtful, maybe in some of, somebody wants to know what my favorite lipsticks are. Okay.
Yes.
I'll tell this to you in 1 second. But a little bit more thoughtful in what, you wanted to do. You're not rushing through things. I mean, I spend so much time of my day in meetings and running around to dinners and meetings and conferences and lunches. And it's nice to be able to say no and just be like, all right, I can't meet you. So that gives me time to actually work on the stuff that I really need to work on.
Can I tell you something, that it's just such a breath of fresh air that you're saying that, because I, having known you for as long as I have, know how insanely packed your schedule always is. Like, you keep yourself kind of really A-type boss woman busy.
It's just ridiculous, actually. God saying, okay, the world's going to slow down, but you're also going to just take a break. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much.
Exactly. And the thing is, the great thing, the way to look at this, and then let's answer some of these questions that people are asking, and also go into some of your, shifts into home care. I feel that the universe is kind of, making us stand still at the same time for a reason. I really do believe that, those of us who are always feeling like if we stop still, that the world is going to carry on and we're going to miss out. This is that one time when the whole universe being on standstill, we all get to actually say, hang on, I'm not going to get left behind because everyone's moving at a fast pace, and I'm going to be the only one that's taking a chill break. We are all taking a chill break at the same time. So
it's literally the global equalizer right now.
Absolutely.
It is. And it's nice. And I feel like it's really deepened a lot of my, relationships in my workspace, as well as obviously my friendships. I have a 5 o'clock happy hour with 11 girlfriends every day.
Oh my God, I love that.
It's fun and it's silly. And, we get to talk about 3 things. We are actually forced to talk about 3 things that we're grateful for that day.
Oh, I love that.
So it really forces you to be in touch with gratitude, which is another really strong, people always talk about the attitude of gratitude. It's true. You can focus on the good and have a positive life, or you can focus on the shit and have a negative life. So it's up to you on, what you want to focus on. And so when you've got, 11 girlfriends reminding you every day, what are the 3 things you're happy for today, Shalini? You're like, okay, so.
Absolutely. How wonderful. Yeah. It's interesting you're saying that, because, actually today I was supposed to be on day 1 of my 14 girls trip to Cancun for my 50th birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Raj.
Thank you, baby. So
you look amazing.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, sweetheart. And you know why that is, right? It's because we meditate and we make a choice that we want to be happy no matter what's happening in our world. And I feel that also is a huge beauty tip. And it sounds like a cliche, but it really, really isn't. I mean, you can always tell when someone is not in a happy place within themselves, because you can see it. You know what I'm saying?
You can feel it.
You can feel it. Absolutely.
You can feel it. If you're in tune enough with energy, and even just actually, if you're in tune enough with yourself,
Yes.
you'll know physically if you can tolerate an energy or not being around you. That's,
Absolutely.
I think, the gift, by the way, people, for all you young ones out there watching.
That's tip number one.
Yeah, when you get older, you're like, I don't give a shit about I'm just going to do my thing. And you got bad energy, stay away from me.
Absolutely. We don't have time for that. Like time is precious to us. So let's talk about this. Let's go there, Shal. Let's talk
really
about
quick. So let's answer the lipstick question.
Yes, absolutely. Neha is waiting with bated breath.
Okay, Neha. So I'm really I don't use a ton of lipsticks, but what I do use is I actually been obsessed with the Ready Set Jet hydrating balm first, and then I love MAC. I use the MAC Chicory lip liner. It's my most favorite lip liner. I use it with every single one of my lipsticks. And then I think that
why that one? Why that one, Shal? Why that one?
It's got a little bit of an orange. It's warm, so I think what happens with a lot of darker skin tones is they tend to go too dull and dark and almost gray. And it actually ages you. So lighter and brighter is always the way to go. So I use one that's like a peachy orange based lip liner. And then I love Snob, which is by MAC as well. It's like a bubblegum pink. And the liner is much darker. So it actually, kind of brings a beautiful warmth to a very bright pink lipstick. And then I've been using, hold on, guys. I've been using this one. This is coming out in June, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it here?
Yes,
there you go.
Totally.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love it. And it's great to use like on your cheeks. So, you can just easily blend it in. And it looks good on everyone. It's got a lot of pigment, super smooth. And then it's got the golden seaweed and rain fennel for the anti-pollution, which is so important because that ages your skin super fast. I also love, believe it or not, Neha, so what's the name, which brand? Okay, MAC Chicory Lip Liner and MAC Snob Lipstick. Ready Set Jet, which is coming soon, which I would suggest you go on the website, readysetjetofficial.com, and sign up so you get to be the first to know when the few that we're bringing in are coming out.
Right.
The hydrating balm first, because chapped lips are never sexy. So
my lips are always chapped.
Okay, then we need to get you this. And then the Pink Paradise Lip and Cheek Stain, which I have on right now. And then I also love Wet n Wild.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, $1.99 lipstick, but they make the best pinks and the best like deep wines for our skin tone. Love them, love them, love them. And then of course, if you want a classic red, I love the Christian Dior Holiday Red.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
So there's so many. And I feel like with all the lip liners too out there, all you really need to do is use a good balm and just use a lip liner, and it gives you a really nice shade too. Perfect.
So I got to ask you one of my most, distressing problems right now, which is hair. Now, that my hair has always been like, heavily dyed for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have like a, like a curl in it. So it gets even more extra dry. And as you can see it right now, I don't know if you can see it, Charlotte, it's like very, very dry. How am I supposed to take care of this if I can't go to the spa?
So you saw yesterday, did you see my Instagram? I did a whole tutorial on, I colored my hair the night before last.
Yeah, look at your hair. It's just so healthy.
Well, it's not though. It was fried and dry and it looked horrible.
Like this, right.
Yeah, so what I did is I got a box of hair color. I got the Clairol Natural Instincts.
Right.
Semi-permanent, not permanent color. Okay, so that's
why is that? Why is that?
Permanent's very drying and it coats the hair. Semi-permanent's out in 28 shampoos. You have a lot more flexibility if like you mess up your hair, like use the wrong color, you're not married to it forever. But the secret that I do with this is I actually add coconut oil to the color. And what that does, if you notice, is it seals the cuticle, so it brings like this amazing shine back to the hair.
Yeah,
so I add coconut oil to the color itself. And then instead of doing the entire 20 minute, I do 10 minutes. So right now you could use, you know, a really nice glossing hair color, add some coconut oil, leave it in for 10 minutes, wash it out. And then if you have any moisture masks, I use a lot of conditioning masks in my hair because my hair gets really dry, really,
So
really
give me
dry.
a couple of examples of that.
Do you have Sally Beauty in Toronto?
Yeah, yes, I think so.
Okay. There's a
It's not expensive,
Sally,
right? It's not
no,
expensive.
there's a Sally Beauty, just a big tub that the woman had recommended to me. And it's literally one of my favorite moisturizing masks, conditioning masks for my hair. John Frieda Frizzies. They have a gray tube with a purple cap. Another one I carry with me all the time. And then if you're home, like we're all home right now, there's so many DIY ones that you can find in my book.
Okay.
Like avocado and yogurt is amazing on the hair. You know, coconut oil is fantastic for the hair. If you add curry leaves in the coconut oil, that actually helps with hair growth. You know, we're not going out, so we can actually leave the coconut oil in our hair for more than a night. We can leave it in for a day or two, and it'll really, really help to condition and seal your cuticle.
So what do you do? Like, how do you apply it? Do you just put it on your fingertips and then just kind of take it through your hair?
I take all my fingers in it, warm it up and melt it in my hands. And then I go through and I give myself a really good scalp massage. And I put all over my body. I mean, why not? And then, you know, there's mustard oil. Mustard oil is really good for hair growth as well. Thanks, Neha. And then, gosh, there's so many. I mean, you can also take tea if you want, like a green tea, boil it, and then use the water as a final rinse in your hair. So, and that brings about incredible shine to the hair. So really
I need that.
On if you need hydration, if you want shine, there's so many tips and tricks, and I can share a couple, you know, a little bit later today as well.
Perfect. So there was a question about BB cream foundation blush. Did you see that, Shal? I just missed it.
Your face for makeup, BB cream foundation blush primer. Okay, one more question. What do you use for your face for makeup, BB cream foundation blush primer? Okay. All right, so that's my whole face. Okay, so for BB cream, we're creating one with Ready Set Jet, which is phenomenal, but and it'll have colors for all the Indian skins, which I'm very excited about. But right now, what I'm
we're gonna have to do a whole other session on this once it becomes available. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. But what I really like right now is the IT Cosmetics. Their BB cream has an SPF 50, which is super important. It also like is just really natural looking on the skin. It's not super matte, which makes you look dry and can make you look dull and can make you look older, but it is got a really nice glow and incredible coverage. So I love the IT Cosmetics. I use the medium tan. For blush, you guys saw I was using the Pink Paradise and the Ready Set Jet. I love sticks, you guys, and same thing with the contour. We have a contour coming out.
Excuse me.
And did you see the video, Raj, of the mom calling the baby, and she was like, "Come here, baby," and he's like running to her. He just learned how to walk, and then she like coughs and sneezes, and he's like, "Ah!" And he turns around.
I didn't see that. Send it to me.
Everybody's like so freaked out about a cough right now that you're like, what?
That's true.
Anyways, again, like stick contour, I use this one, and you just take it through and then you can rub it in. I like things that you can use your fingers.
Right.
Because that way you control the makeup doesn't control you. And then hold on guys. I use the contour down the sides of my nose as well, just to kind of give my nose a little shape.
Yeah.
And you can use any stick contour, even go into a foundation that's darker than your skin or a concealer and do it that way. Highlighters, oh my God, there's so many. I love L'Oreal. They have this infinite white that I put on first all over my face. It's just phenomenal. And then I'll use a stick highlighter down the center of my nose. And then primer, I'm all about primers that blur. So this one that we're making, which is coming out in the first set of products, is awesome, you guys. It's purple, and the purple helps to reflect light off the skin. It's kind of a secret I learned as a celebrity makeup artist. But this one will blur out like all your pores and fine lines. And then of course your makeup will look fabulous. So anything that's got a little bit of a purple hue to it is nice. Gosh, I only use primer when I'm going to like go out. I don't use it every single day. So
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question off of what you just said. You see these here that as Indian people have. How do I handle this? Because I cannot get rid of it.
Stop drinking. I've been telling you for years.
I have totally cut my drinking down. Can you believe it? I'm in hibernation and my son can attest to this. I've had one bottle in the last 3 weeks that actually isn't even finished yet. You'll be proud of me.
I haven't drank in so long. Like,
Really?
I don't know. I've been like all on this. I mean, like I'm drinking ginger water right now.
I love it.
You know, I've literally grated a ton of fresh ginger into this hot water to just bring down inflammation. Like right now it's all about how do we boost our immune system to stay healthy. So alcohol is not on the list.
Yeah.
Now, my girlfriends on the flip side are waking up every day with hangovers from our happy hours. So it's funny, all your mindset on this quarantine. But dark circles, I mean, that could obviously be anything from allergies to lack of sleep to just hereditary. So I always say to find a foundation, get your foundation shade, and then find a concealer that's 1/2 shade to 1 shade lighter than your foundation as your concealer. And again, because we've made everything in sticks, you can use them for concealer, you can use them for contour, you can use them for foundation, and it allows you to have a lot of flexibility on that. So you know, I love, Raj, just so you know, this is the one I use every day. I use the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. So it's got 2 shades in it. I use number 4. And I mean, as you can see, you know,
because I can't find anything find anything that is kind of opaque enough to get rid, because I have darkness.
This is really high. Look at how much.
Look at that. That's incredible.
You know, so
Laura Mercier's
Secret Camoufage. Super thick. You have to be careful. You don't want to go too thick if you've got lines around your eyes, because it's going to just show up. Which eyeshadow kit is good? Don't like golden or brown. There's so many. I don't know. I have so many eyeshadow palettes.
Neha, what kind of colors do you like? Like maybe we want to start there, because if you don't like golden and brown,
gorgeous. Deep blue is gorgeous, and plums are gorgeous. Also, like if you want to wear browns, you can do red based browns. Like my shadow palette that I wear is by Tarte, and they are every shade that is in a brown family is very red based. So it's what I'm wearing right now, actually. And it really kind of brightens up the eye, but gives you like that depth and dimension and that little bit of smokiness without it being like you look tired.
Yeah, your eyes are popping.
From Paris. Hi, Paris. I hope you guys are doing well. So crazy right now. Like I miss Paris, one of my most favorite cities. I saw a picture yesterday of like Saint-Germain, where I used to go and have all my wine and cheese and sit there like a Parisian, even though I'm not. And it was like empty. I was like, this is torture.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Hi, Clarence. How are you?
So let's talk a little bit about skincare. Let's talk about what your skincare regime is while we're here, because we're not getting a lot of oxygen, either those people who aren't really kind of venturing out, or who are kind of vegetating and using this time to just kind of take a chill break. How can we kind of oxygenate the skin? Are there any kind of natural remedies at home? What do you suggest?
Hi, Sharon. Well, I love tapping. You know, tapping is one of the things that we teach a lot of when we do our retreats in Sedona.
Hey, Clarence.
Because you're also like, you know, if you tap your chest, you're moving all that stagnant energy. So right now we're all holding on a lot of energy and stagnant like emotions and like, you know, so this gets it moving. You can use a flat palm. Actually, this is really good, by the way, to do to someone's back to keep their lungs open right now. It's a lot of nurses are talking about the tapping on the back, which is something that we do all the time. And, you know, the Korean yoga I learned. So tapping the chest, but taking that tapping onto your, you know, face, around your eyes. Yeah. Also your head really helps to kind of wake up the brain. Yeah. And then what I like to do is taking that visualization again is just to like sweep off, you know, the energy that's like
Not
old,
serving
it
you.
isn't serving you. Same with your face, you know. And then one of the tips, I'm going to take my ring off for this, but I learned in Paris actually at Carita. I was going to show you this oil I use on my body every day because it's so yummy. Is taking
where
your
is that from?
and
Where is
actually
that
giving
from?
yourself a knuckle polish. It's from Carita in Paris. They're very iconic Parisian brand, and they do all the celebrities when they come there for the film festival and all, and they've got this incredible Maison de Beauté, this gorgeous house of beauty that's like 4 stories.
Oh,
so
wow.
I got a chance to go and meet with them and learn all their secrets. And so one of them is using your knuckles and really going in there and just giving yourself a massage. Actually gives you a nice facelift too. So right now, if you can't go get Botox, this is like a great secret to kind of lift and reshape the face. So those are a couple ways that you can start just bringing the circulation back, which helps with the oxygen of the skin. And then of course, you know, if you can we have not been able to get regular groceries here for 3 weeks. I mean, we're eating stuff that we've never eaten before because the shelves are empty. So it's just ridiculous.
There's no delivery services?
Well, Instacart's on strike. So I literally drove 4 hours to take my groceries to my parents because we couldn't get delivery, you know, or it's at least a week out. So one of the things that you would love, Raj, since you were complaining about dark circles, is potatoes. You know, so you can actually slice potatoes very thinly and put them under your eye.
Okay.
It actually helps to lighten and brighten the eye area, and it takes away the pigmentation. So potatoes are a great little secret. It's actually a Spanish beauty secret I learned in Barcelona because, you know, you don't even start to have dinner till 11 o'clock at night. So you know, there's a lot of dark circles that are happening in the morning. And then, you know, tomatoes are great. Tomatoes have lots of lycopene. So you can rub a tomato directly on your skin and it will really bring that glow back that you're looking for.
What a great tip.
Sea salt in any oil is great, you know, as a scrub. Sugar is an amazing. Sugar is something I actually use when I'm in a hotel. What I do is I just take the sugar packet with a little bit of lotion and I use it on my face as a scrub. So that's something that you can do at home. That's really easy. So really it's about exfoliating, removing that dead skin, massage to really boost the circulation, and, you know, really just doing things that are really nice for you. And then if you've got oils, like right now, I don't know about you, but because I'm inside so much, I feel really dry. Yeah. Like I feel like I can't get past how dry my skin looks. So I'll just, you know, spray some of this oil on. It smells so, you know, good, but I've just been doing a lot of really beautiful oils on my body. And any oil? Any oil. I mean, olive oil is also, you know, in your kitchen pantry and something that's so phenomenal for the skin, you know, and the hair. I mean, that's a Greek and Italian beauty secret that's been around for centuries. And, you know, there's so many things that you can add into the olive oil. Again, sugar if you want to make a scrub, salt for your feet if you want to do a foot scrub. But olive oil is wonderful to use. And also, you know, anyone that's doing keto, you can use the MCT oils on your body as well. You don't need to necessarily put that in your shake or your coffee, but you can actually use it as a body oil. Wow. And absorb the benefits of the MCT and, you know, all the medium chain triglycerides.
So what about nails? Because I mean, I've got bio nails on right now. So I've got like a bio gel.
Fantastic. Mine, I have nothing baby. On my nails.
I know, but you always look so, your nails always look so healthy. Mine are always covered with all this crap. And then the thing is, it looks great when it's, you know, taken care of, but I can't do bio gel nails at home. So I'm just wondering. So have you seen the meme?
Have you seen the meme of everyone's nails like
I have.
Hey Sharon, yeah, coconut oil is awesome. It's West Indian and East Indian's best friend, definitely. Absolutely. So what I love is that Dominican beauty secret that I learned many years ago. I still use it, where you chop up a clove of fresh garlic and you add it to a bottle of clear nail polish. Yeah. And you let it stew for a couple days. And then when you use it, it actually makes your nails stronger than acrylics. Oh, wow. So it's great if like your gels are starting to fall off. This is a really great way to repair and strengthen the nail. That you can use like every night. Just put a little bit of the top coat on and you'll see a huge difference. Also avocado oil, if you have avocado oil, is really great, excuse me, for the nails.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I took my gels off because I couldn't handle the fact that my schedule didn't allow me to do the upkeep. So I don't know where you are on your gel journey, but
how do you take them off, Shell?
Okay, so I learned this secret. If you can't go to a salon or a spa to get them taken off, what you can do is you can take acetone, which is nail polish remover, and you dip, excuse me, a cotton ball in, I don't have COVID. You dip a cotton ball in the, you soak the cotton ball in the acetone, you put it on your nail, and then you put foil over it, and you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. And then if you have like any type of a blunt, you know, like a cuticle remover or something, you just scrape it off and it comes right off.
Okay, got it.
So I've actually taken my gels off twice at home, and it's been great, and I love it. I just not a fan of gels if I can't, you know, keep it up.
Right, absolutely. And you know, that's a great tip, because give this another 2 weeks and I'm going to need to try that out.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Shal, what have other people been sharing with you as well? Like, you know, have people been kind of bombarding you in any way with certain questions at this time that you want to kind of share with everyone?
Yeah, I think right now a lot of, at least for women, I can't speak for men, but a lot of women have been reaching out to me to just, you know, try to understand, like, how do you know your worth? You know, like certain questions of maybe when we come out of this and they have to go out and get a job again, or they're starting a business. You know, a lot of questions have been around business. A lot of questions have been on, you know, how do I start a business? How do I look for work right now? And then of course, self-care, like what are you doing for meditation? Are there any podcasts that you love? You know, those kinds of things. And of course, for me, it's always, you know, really finding a good guided meditation. Like I love the app Calm.
Yeah, me too.
I love going on YouTube and finding, you know, if I'm feeling something a certain day, whether it's money or it's just, you know, what's going on in my day to day. I love finding guided meditations that really address those, that are very calming, and really allowing myself the grace of time right now. Because right now, you know, being a super duper A-type personality that just doesn't know how to turn off, I've been struggling with the fact that it's okay to have permission. I feel like I have to work during this time, you know, and it's like, no, actually you can take an hour and just give it to yourself to do nothing and not watch the news and not go on Twitter and, you know, get even to more of a panic stage, but like maybe go sit by your crystals or go sit outside, you know, play some music that you really like, and just visualize, you know, what does that movie of your life look like? And, you know, really creating that movie. And I use the sky as the screen of my movie. And then I understand I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm the actor. So I can create any kind of movie I want. And I think that's a really powerful way to, you know, do visualization right now. We have the gift of time to visualize what we want for us and, you know, our collective, you know, world in the future. And yeah, Sharon, music is great therapy. I really love, there's a really beautiful Gayatri mantra that I found on YouTube. And I'm not a Gayatri mantra person, but since we're talking about mantras today, I have to send it to you, Raj, but it's done so well. It's done, and it's this gorgeous naturescape, and it's almost like you get to go on this incredible journey with this woman. So yeah. So finding
send
really
that
good
to me.
I will. You'll love it. It's so beautiful. Oh my God.
And I'll post it when we post this, you know, as a video on the various platforms. And Shal, to close off, because I'm just being notified that we've literally got a minute left to go. Can you just basically tell people how they can get a hold of you in case they have any additional questions, or if they want to get on the mailing list for when any of these products or services of yours become available, since you're still kind of figuring that out?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find me personally on Instagram at Shalini Vadhera, SHALINI, V like Victor, ADHERA, and just, you know, direct message me, and I'm happy to get back to you with any questions you might have. And then also join our tribe at readysetjetofficial.com. We're super excited. Like, we want the most badass tribe of like people that love to travel, and we are we have almost 30,000 people already signed up.
Wow.
which is amazing. So we're really super excited to bring product and also amazing content. If you guys want to share content and you want to, you know, kind of celebrate some of your travels, please, please, please reach out to me about that. And then, of course, if you want to donate anything to Power Beauty Living, in my bio on my Instagram page is a link, and that really helps us get everything started to start these academies for these girls in India to really, hopefully, you know, my goal is to break the cycle of poverty generationally and give these girls an ability to go out there and kick some ass.
Well, we're definitely going to be on this journey with you, sweetheart. Thank you so, so much for your time, for your insights. And I can't wait to see what this time is going to bring for all of us. And I hope that everybody, you know, heeds your advice and they take this moment to be, you know, with themselves. So thank you so much, Sharon, for belated 50th birthday. I think I'm the only person on this planet that has been screaming that they've turned half a century. So thank you so much. I'm so happy to be me. And I think that I can attest to that with you as well. Right, Shal?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm so happy to be so comfortable in my skin.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I love you so much.
Thanks, Raj.
Can't wait till the next time.
Love you too. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.